Warning. The following podcast was recorded by two idiots. It contains vulgar language, vulgar ideas, and poop jokes. If any of this offends you, blow it out your ass.
Son of a bitch bastard!
Let's start this again. Shall we? Jesus Christ.
You're fucking retarded.
Hey, Pickle Licker, wanna play the right intro?
One more time!
Are you ready?
Oh man, we're ready to cast again. You just call us the old castaways.
It's the sweet smell of casting.
Yep. Thought about doing that, like start like each show with like a different like character voice or something like that. Like,
how soon until you run out, though?
pretty quickly.
Yeah,
like,
that's what I was
like
thinking.
two shows.
It was nice while it lasted.
Yeah, you don't want me coming
on.
on.
I was like, hey.
You don't want me coming on here like, hey, I'm doing a podcast, and you don't want to do it like Al Pacino, because that one would go on for like 5 fucking minutes. You got two assholes, they're talking on microphones. Who the hell knows what they're talking about?
Not even them. Who are?
These guys. Woo! They are fucking retarded. Even said so right in the intro. At least they're upfront about it.
And both of them got a badass.
I'm not going to deny that.
Like, oh, Pacino.
Like, why are you going to be so mean, Al? Jesus.
It's supposed to be nice in the intro. God.
Yeah.
Why'd we hire you?
No wonder my dad liked De Niro over you.
Oh, shit.
Ooh, you hurt my feelings. Meanwhile, I want to be feeling your hurtings. Ooh,
Oh my god.
Yeah, I know.
Pacino.
Yeah, Pacino going rogue.
So what have you been up to, man? What's good? What's new? What's different in the world of Andrew? That's never a good sign when you respond with a laugh, especially that maniacal.
Yeah.
Either you're plotting world domination or something really terrible has happened.
I just, like... You ever just feel like you have just, like, a lack of, like, personal time? And so, like, you go on a bridge or whatnot, you're just driving along, you drive along, he's like, hey, I'm over a bridge. Turn.
No.
No, it's kind of, it hasn't been that bad, but it's just been, like, more fucking Charlie Brown moments.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Getting queued up only for the ball to be swiped away.
Yep.
Mostly gutters, then. Not enough strikes.
Ugh. Kidding me? I'm getting gutter balls not even in my own lane. They're going all the fucking like 30 lanes over.
Epic gutter
Like
balls.
I'll give you an example of what I'm talking about. So, I've been applying for new jobs to make a steady paycheck at the very least, have a consistent schedule, just kind of make things a little bit easier on myself.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's something everybody wants. Just
Sure.
Consistent schedule. You want to make enough money, have a roof over your head, live comfortably.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Stability.
Yeah. So I applied to this medical company. I'm not going to give out their name. But they were looking for like a delivery driver to like drop off like pharmaceuticals at like hospitals and like little pharmacies and whatnot, little like delivery routes. Okay, I can do that. So I applied, do the phone interview, goes pretty well. She's like, all right, so I need you to meet with this manager. Let's see, what day works for you? I'm like, well, I got Wednesday off. She's like, okay, we can set the meeting for Wednesday at 6 a.m. I'm like, fucking what?
Well, it's an overnight job, so I guess they're like, he's gonna be up anyway. But
yeah, but I was like, still, who the hell does a job interview at 6 in the fucking morning?
These people, apparently.
Yeah.
For that job.
so it gets even better.
Oh no.
Here's how much of a fucking idiot I am. So I drive up there. I leave like 45 minutes early. This place is apparently like 25 minutes, 30 minutes away tops.
Mhm.
So I'm like, all right, there's no traffic, but just in case my GPS decides to be a fuck nugget, I'll at least be a little bit early. I'll still have some time.
Maybe grab some tacos on the way or something.
Who gets tacos at 6 in the morning? Like, what taco place is open at 6 in the morning?
On the way to a job interview, no less.
Yeah.
Especially given your track history with potentially peeing or shitting yourself, maybe tacos at 6 in the morning on the way to a job interview is not the best idea.
Got that one fucking time. Fucking let it go, Bruce.
Oh man.
Liz, if you're listening, please sneak some laxatives into Bruce's food this week. Almost made that sound weird, like Liz Daly. If you could be a good little bubble, just put some fucking laxatives in his food, okay? Let's teach him a lesson here.
Oh man.
God, the one time. Just seriously, dude, let it go.
So you didn't get tacos on the way?
No.
Yo, Eobles, we were just talking about you.
So I get there and it's about like 5:45 in the morning. So I'm like, all right, I got like 15 minutes here. Kind of sit in the car for a few minutes, kind of get myself, mentally ready, all that shit.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, all right, 10 minutes early, that's perfectly fine. I can probably just, knock on the door, go up to the door, fucking knock on it. There's no answer. I see there's a light on inside. I'm like, oh, all right, probably the person like that's here is probably using the bathroom or they're in the back or something like that. I see a security camera. Start waving at it.
And well, with COVID too, it's hard to tell because like I'm sure a lot of places are like kind of more locked down than normal. Like they're not just letting people in freely. So
yeah, that too. And like I still like have the face mask on even though there's like nobody around me and all that shit. So, but yeah, so I wait a few minutes, knock on the door again. Like I'm standing and knocking on this door for like literally 5 fucking minutes. I'm like, Jesus Christ, what the fuck is wrong? Like I even like a little tug on the door to see like, all right, maybe I'm an idiot and it's unlocked. It's closed. It's locked. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? All right.
Was there another entrance or something? Like around back or something?
No, because like I even drove around to the back of the building because it said, oh, this way for suite like 3C or whatever the fuck it was.
Mm-hmm.
So I follow that. It leads me around the back of the building and around to the front. I'm just like, what the fuck?
So they point you back to a sign that just says, nope, you're fucked.
Yeah, I was like, God damn it, come on.
Be a break, man.
Like, go to the left if you pee your pants. Like, God fucking damn it, one time.
One time.
How the fuck do they know?
Like, I never should have put Bruce as a reference.
like, all right, Mr. Gates, would you hire this gentleman? I don't know. I mean, he does pee his pants a lot.
Make sure you got a toilet nearby, is all I'm saying. Well, why do you say that?
He's a little incontinent, shall we say, or...
He's the Intercontinental Champion.
That belt is yellow for a reason.
Oh, man.
Oh man. Shit. So I'm like, all right. So now I've got it in my head. I'm like, all right. I'm going to give this person until like 6:15. If I don't see anybody here, I'm just going to fucking take off.
What time was the interview supposed to be for? 6?
6 o'clock.
Yeah, so yeah, 15:15. That's pretty reasonable, man.
Yeah. You give them like 15 minutes. It's like, all right, maybe they stepped out for a minute. Maybe they're taking a shit. I don't know. Maybe they shit themselves or pissed themselves. I don't know. But
I'm not going to judge.
I'm willing to give them the benefit of the doubt. So so it's about 6 now. And I'm just like, Jesus Christ. All right. Let me try this door one more time. Maybe I'm a fucking idiot. I pull on the handle a little bit like harder. It's still kind of like locked in there. I pull it one more time. Bing. opens up.
What the fuck?
I'm like, what the shit? So I've been
Maybe it was
standing...
on a timer.
I don't know.
Like
Maybe
an
it was
automatic door, like locking timer mechanism thing, where it's like it senses that it's 6 o'clock, and now it's like, okay, open the door or something. Like you would think that someone would still want to be nearby to make sure that like people can't just fucking waltz in or something, right?
I mean, maybe, but I'm just going with the theory that I'm just a complete fucking doofus.
But you tried it.
Yeah,
you tried it and it didn't open.
Yeah, but maybe the thing was I wasn't like pulling it hard enough, or I don't know what the deal is. But regardless, I got the door open. And I go in there. There's another. It's like a small hallway with like another like glass door. And I'm just like, all right, fucking. This one's probably not going to be fucking unlocked. So I knock on it, and it's like this lady in a lab coat comes around. It's like, oh hi, you here for an interview? I was like, oh yeah, I'm Andrew. Good to meet you. She goes, all right. Well, the guy just stepped out for a quick moment. He just went home to get some breakfast. I was like, oh, all right. Like I'm sure he's aware that I was supposed to be here though. She goes, oh, yeah, he figured he'd have a little bit of time, so that's all right. I'm like, all right, that's cool. We're not going to, whatever. I'm not going to deny that some guy with, like, Cinnamon Toast Crunch at 6 o'clock in the fucking morning on a Wednesday. I'm not a dick. So, so the guy shows me around. He's like, he's telling me a little bit about the position and whatnot, and it sounds fucking great. So, kind of give you a little bit of reference, it was like, I'd be working from 2 o'clock in the morning until 10:30 in the morning.
Damn.
Occasional weekends, occasional holidays, shit like that. And I was like, yeah, that's fine, man. He says, all right, well, some of the benefits. He goes over some of the benefits. He's like, starting off, he's like, you accumulate like 3 weeks of vacation per year. I was like, fuck, man, that was more than I was getting at fucking AAA. Shit. He's like, yeah, I've been here for 23 years. He's like, I have 7 weeks of vacation. I was like,
man,
shit. I'm like, god damn, man. Like, quick math, Bruce. Like, Bruce, quick math. How much? How many weeks of regular work is that?
52 minus 7. I was gonna say, yeah, you come to a point where it's like, shit, how much are you actually working then? Like, you have 7 weeks off out of 52. And consider that, you also get other holidays like Christmas and, like, I don't know about this place, but, like, my company does, like, Christmas and day after Christmas, or, like, Thanksgiving and day after Thanksgiving, or, like, New Year's Eve and New Year's Day kind of thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but I mean, considering it's, like, pharmaceuticals, they're considered a necessary service, so they, like, you'd have to work holidays, you have to work the occasional weekend and whatnot, but, even said, like, there's sometimes we'll allow overtime and whatnot. He's like, we'll pull up like a bulletin board and whatnot, just put your name on it, you want it, you got it.
Nice.
So I was like, all right, that's cool, man.
So how did it fall apart? Or are we not there yet?
Oh, we
aside from him having having gone to get breakfast, that is, instead of being at the interview that he was supposed to be at.
Speaking of things falling apart, you haven't given me an answer to that fucking math question. I was legit looking for an answer. I was legit asking.
I didn't know you actually wanted an answer.
I was legit asking a question of you, sir.
Oh, it's 45.
Check your math on that one.
It was 52 minus 7. That's 45, man.
Man, this joke fell apart.
I don't get it.
You never will. Anyways.
Probably not. No.
No.
It's going to be like weeks after the podcast and still won't.
Just weeks later, it's like, hey! He's making fun of me. Kind of. No, so, like, the interview actually went really, really well. Like, I paid attention to everything he was talking about. I was asking questions. Wore the friggin' lab coat that was on there. It didn't say guest, it said Roy, so I don't know who Roy is, but Roy, if your jacket smells a little funny, I apologize. But yeah, so he said, I'm going to let, the person that you talked to over the phone, I'm going to let them know, like, hey, we met up and, we had the interview and went well, and then we'll be able to kind of take the next step. I was like, all right, cool, man.
Mm-hmm.
So get out of there, fuck off, go home, take a nap for a little bit, because fuck it, 6 a.m. is early in the fucking morning.
Yeah.
And
and I'm sure actually, did you have to work or no?
No, I had the day off.
All right, right on.
So, Excuse me.